Hi dear parents, welcome back to another math hour. Today I'm going to show you how to multiply using the multiplication chart. It's a great way for kids to understand the concept of multiplication. It gives them a sense of independence. It allows them to figure out how to multiply without necessarily memorizing. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to use the skill. Let's begin. So let's see. I'm going to give you a random question. Let's see, how about 2 times 3? Okay? So when I explain this to the students, what I tell them is that I have two objects here, and I'm going to use my little brush over here, right there. This 2 right over here represents two objects. 1, 2. Okay? And I am going to multiply it 3 times. And I taught the kids that when I multiply something, what I'm literally doing is making a copy of it. And in this case, I'm making a copy of this two objects 3 times. So what that means is here's one copy, right? Here's another copy, right? And here's another copy. Do you see? That's what multiplication means. You've taken two objects, in this case, 2, and I multiplied it. I made a copy of it. How many times? 3 times. And so I get 1, 2, 3, 3 copies. And the answer is, well, if I take two objects and make 3 copies of it, how many objects have I got now? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's why 2 times 3 is 6. Now, this is the way you use pictures to talk about multiplication. I'm going to show you how to do this on the multiplication chart. First thing I've taught the kids is identify two numbers, or not two numbers, two levels of numbers. On the top, you have this first level right here on the top, okay? And on the other side, you've got this right here. You have numbers, rows of numbers this way horizontally, and you have rows of numbers going vertically, okay? This is important because we need this in order to figure out multiplication. Now, just one thing I want to remind you guys is that this x right over here, you see that x? When you see that x, it means not only to multiply, it also means that this is a 0 right here. Okay? That's a 0. Everything has to start from 0, right? So now I'm going to show you how to do 2 times 3 on this multiplication chart. So step number 1, I am going to, let me take the color orange. I'm going to go start on my left side right over here. And I am going to find the number 2 right here. That's 2. You see that? So this is taken care of, 2. Now I'm going to look for the number 3. And where will I look for this number 3? I'm going to go right here on the top row and go across it and see if I can find the number 3. Right there. You guys see that? Okay? I found my two numbers. Now here, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to draw a line between 2 and 3 and see where they crash into each other. So here we go. I'm going to start from here, 2. I'm going to use a better color. This is not a good color. How about black? 2. I'm going to start going this way. And while I'm going this way, I'm also going to go down this way for number 3. I've told the kids, use both fingers. Finger on the left hand, finger on the right hand, and use that to maneuver until both fingers reach one spot and crash into each other. And that number is 6. Boom! Crash! And that's why 2 times 3 is 6. You see, that is how you use this multiplication table. I'm going to delete all this right now. Let me erase all this. There we go. Let's try something fresh, something new. I'm going to give you another example. Let us try, how about 8 times 5? Okay? Again, I am going to go on this side, this vertical row right here, this far left side. I'm going to try to find the number 8. Found it. You see? Then I'm going to go back to the top of the building, and I'm going to look for the number 5. Let's go across the top of the building. Found it. There we go. And now, using my two fingers, or in this case I have to use cursors, two of my mouse cursors. I'm going to go in the directions and see where does 8 and where does 5 crash into each other. So 8 is going to start from here. We're going to keep going, going. And 5 will also keep going, down, down, until boom, we reach this number. And what is that number? 8 times 5 is 40. You see? That's how easy it is when you use the multiplication chart. Let's try some more questions. Let's try some more. Let me erase all this off. Nice and clean, nice and clean. There we go. Let's try a bigger number. Let's try, oh, how about 10 times 11? Okay? Same thing. Start from the left side, the far left side. Find the number 10. There we go, right here. Go all the way to the top of the building and go and find the number 11 right over here. And now both numbers. 11 will go all the way down. 10 is going to go all the way across. I'm going to keep going until they meet each other right over, boom, right here. And what is 10 times 11? The answer, 110. And that's it. This is how we do it, kids. This is how we figure out multiplication using the multiplication chart. We can try one more if you like. Let's try one more. Let us do something else. Let's try 0 times, oh, how about 0 times 4? Okay? 0 times 4. Starting on the far left side right here. Let me find the number 0. It's right over here. Okay? And let me find the number 4. Right over here. Now take a look, kids. We got a problem. If I go from 0, right, and I'm going to go this way, well, guess what? This 4 has nowhere to go. There's nothing over here. There's nowhere for it to stop. The 4 is going to go down forever. The 0 is going to go across all the way forever. Now notice that there's no crash over here. If there's no crash, that means the answer is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. Because the arrows don't crash into each other. There's nothing to stop it from moving. If there's going to be no crash, the answer's got to be 0. Okay? And of course, always remember, any one number multiplied by 0 will always be 0. Okay? And this is how we use the multiplication chart. Thank you.